Jamie Foxx states in this, spoiler alert, but Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
So it's gotta be a joke though, right?
I don't think he was joking. Y'all can determine was he joking or not.
Y'all, let's cut to the chase. Jamie Foxx is finally opening up about some seriously scary stuff, and it involves none other than Diddy. Now, we all know Diddy's been in some hot water lately, but this takes things to a whole new level. According to Jamie, Diddy tried to silence him for knowing too much. And we're not talking about a stern talking to here, folks. Jamie's claiming that Diddy attempted to poison him and put him in the hospital. Can you believe it? It's like something straight out of a movie, except this is real life. Y'all, now Jamie's been keeping a low profile for the past year, and it turns out he might have been in hiding. But now that Diddy's behind bars, Jamie's finally feeling safe enough to spill the tea. And let me tell you, it's scalding. Jamie's planning to lay it all out in his upcoming comedy special. He's taking a page out of Katt Williams' book, and after hearing what he has to say, the feds might just slap Diddy with an attempted murder charge. I mean, can you even imagine? So what exactly did Jamie say, and why in the world would Diddy want to take him out? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into everything we know. Let's rewind a bit. Jamie's been MIA ever since that health scare back in 2023. His daughter Corinne Foxx posted about him being in the hospital in April, and then radio silence. For months, fans were left in the dark. No updates, no details, just vague reports about him getting better and celebrities wishing him well. It wasn't until July 9th, 2023 that Jamie was finally spotted back on his feet. Fans were relieved, of course, but they had so many questions. What exactly happened? How serious was it?
My daughter thinks sometimes I'm too thankful nowadays, because I just be so thankful. I was drinking some water. Wow, you taste this water? It's so wet. This is the wettest water. Was it like this before I passed?
Jamie talked about coming back from the dead, which is pretty intense, right? But he still avoided the big questions. Was it a stroke? A heart attack? Was he attacked? Why all the secrecy? Well, y'all, Jamie's finally breaking his silence. A video surfaced online of him talking to fans outside a restaurant in Phoenix, and he dropped some serious bombshells.
April 11th last year, that's my boy what happened. I was gone for 3 days. So they told me I'm in Atlanta. They told me my sister and my daughter took me to the first next doctor said, "What's going on up there?" I won't say it on camera.
Now, this revelation has fans buzzing with questions. Who gave Jamie the pill? Was he at one of Diddy's parties when it happened? Was it someone from his entourage? Where's this supposed friend now? But here's the thing, folks. We might be asking the wrong questions. What we should really be wondering is, why is Jamie spilling the tea now? Is it because Diddy's behind bars?
I think we're going to start seeing a lot more Jamie Foxx now that P. Diddy's been arrested. If you guys remember back in 2023, he just walked off a Netflix film complaining of like a bad headache. He also left that Beat Shazam game show, and then nobody heard from him for weeks into months, and no one asked questions, and you know, that's fine. They kind of painted it as everyone respecting his privacy. Now, in December of 2023 is when the Diddy allegations and the lawsuits started to surface. All of this had been simmering and bubbling behind the scenes for months on end by the time this lawsuit was brought. Fast forward to July of 2024, Jamie Foxx is caught on video in a restaurant in LA telling people exactly what happened with his health scare, which just seems fishy to me because no one was talking about this. Yet he was the one to bring it up. It's almost like everyone that was involved or knew about it on his game show or the movie he was working on had, I don't know, signed an NDA. This doesn't get talked about for over a year, and then he's okay with some random people putting it on video and releasing it. And no one's talked about this since either. It was like a PR move to buy time for him to slowly come back, I feel, when it looked like the charges were serious against Diddy.
And y'all, it looks like there might be some truth to this. Jamie's getting back to work, returning to the stand-up comedy stage in Atlanta and reportedly coming back as host of the game show Beat Shazam. The timing? Well, it sure doesn't seem like a coincidence. Now, these aren't just wild fan theories. Choke No Joke, a former videographer for Diddy, practically confirmed the rumors. According to him, Jamie and Diddy had a falling out after Jamie didn't put down his camera at one of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties.
Diddy had did that to him.
Okay.
He caught Jamie filming, allegedly, or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and security beat Jamie ass. And that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly, right? But then there's the thing where they saying that they gave him some type of pill or something that knocked him out. But it all was allegedly connected back to Diddy, right? Because something happened with Diddy and Jamie.
But wait, there's more. Choke No Joke attended the filming of Jamie's comedy special, and he says Jamie jokes about Diddy being behind his hospitalization during his routine. Now, it could just be a joke, but as your chini, given Diddy's history, well, it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Now, more recently, Jamie has a special coming out on Netflix called What Had Really Happened Was, and I went to the taping of it. It was 3 days taping. I went to the first show, I went to the last show. Jamie Foxx states in this, spoiler alert, but Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
So it's gotta be a joke, though, right?
I think he was joking. When then y'all can determine was he joking or not.
Adding another layer to this mystery, singer Jaguar Wright pointed out that Jamie's manager has been MIA ever since he was hospitalized.
I know Jamie.
What's your?
Me and Jamie shared a manager, Breon.
Shout out Bria.
Yeah, somebody please put him on a milk cart. No one's seen him since Jamie went into the hospital. I hope Breon's okay.
This has fans wondering, was the stock at the house or was the manager involved somehow? We don't have answers yet, but it's definitely raising eyebrows. There's also a blind item floating around that reads, a decade ago, this A-list actor, comic singer fired one of his friends who gave him some medicine. Funny how the same thing recently happened again. Could this mean Diddy tried to take out Jamie twice? Did he fail the first time and try again? Now, Jamie has talked before about getting on the wrong side of a record executive. During one of his routines, he opened up about the time Diddy almost grabbed him by the collar for disrespecting him.
Sophie tried to roll up on me. It really wasn't him. I can't blame him. It was actually Jennifer that was mad at me. But he was just trying to come to her, honor or whatever. But I do jokes. This is my job. And I was doing some jokes on Saturday Night Live about, Puffy and Jennifer, and she got mad. I saw her at the Grammys, and she was upset with me. Now, I know Jennifer from In Living Color. She was the fly girl and everything like that. We go back. I remember before the J-Lo, I remember when it was just, hey, ho. I'm serious. Don't try to front on me. I'm like, hey, ho. I remember before the J-Lo, it was, hey, ho. And she just was real upset with me. But I walked up to her behind the stage at the Grammys. I was like, hey, Jennifer, what's up?
Sure, Jamie tells it like a funny story, but the fact that Diddy got so worked up over a joke, that says a lot about his temper, don't you think? But here's the thing, y'all. Jamie's not the only one who's accused Diddy of some seriously shady stuff. The indictment against Diddy paints a pretty grim picture. It talks about violence, threats, kidnapping, and even arson when people threaten Diddy's authority or reputation. Remember when Kid Cudi's car mysteriously exploded in his driveway back in 2011? Well, according to Cassie's lawsuit, that was all Diddy. Apparently, Cassie and Diddy were on the rocks, she started talking to Kid Cudi, and Diddy didn't like that one bit. The indictment goes into some seriously scary details about kidnapping, breaking and entering, and setting cars on fire. It's like something out of a crime movie, except this is real life, folks. And let's not forget the other accusations that have been swirling around Diddy for years. We're talking serious stuff here. Allegations about Tupac, Biggie, Kim Porter, and more. It's a lot to take in, y'all. But the big question is, what exactly did Jamie know? Diddy wouldn't have gone to such extreme measures unless Jamie posed a serious threat to his empire. And it looks like he might have. Apparently, Jamie managed to get into Diddy's parties after hanging around for years. He even recorded them with Diddy's blessing. But here's the thing. Diddy was known for being super paranoid about being recorded at these events. So how did Jamie get that kind of access? A celebrity photographer named Selma Fonseca shared a pretty scary story about Diddy almost taking her camera at one of his parties. So for Jamie to have that kind of freedom, it's pretty sus if you ask me. But Jamie messed up when he started distancing himself from Diddy and running his mouth about the parties in front of cameras. And well, we all know Diddy doesn't like that kind of spotlight.
And then I'll flip the camera this way. There's Demi Moore and some young dude. I don't know who do this. So I said, Puff, who that? Oh, that's the young cat. I asked him a question. I said, cool. So I asked Demi Moore, I said, is it cool if I? She said, sure, whatever. It was probably a wild night. Sure.
Now, some fans claim that not all of Diddy's parties were these wild freak.
Listen, in Miami, like there's Star Island, there's Hibiscus Island, there's Palm Island. You get invited to these things, these parties. Dude, 300 people are in line to try to get into these parties. But there's a big difference between getting into the island, getting into the house, and then going upstairs to the freak off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay outside.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going on upstairs in the basement with the cameras, what's going on?
But here's where things get really wild. There are rumors about Jamie hosting some pretty out there basketball games back in the day. A TikToker named Crystal Alana Bennett spilled some serious tea about these Hollywood games. Apparently these weren't your average pickup games. We're talking players on the court with no clothes on, if you catch my drift. And yes, it was allegedly all men at these games. Makes you wonder what Hollywood's idea of fun really is, doesn't it?
But how do we know Crystal didn't make up lies to go viral on the platform? Well, she heard it all at a radio station.
So back in the 90s, my mom nicknamed Jamie Foxx. Like if you take the O out of his name and replace it with a U, that's what she used to call him. But to his face, it's like a haha joke because he used to bang so many guys and girls in Hollywood. When I heard about the Jamie Foxx situation, I was literally like 7 years old. And a lot of you guys don't understand that I practically lived at radio stations with my mom. Like I was there 24/7. I was always at the radio station. So I got to hear adults talking about.
Now, this might sound too wild to be true, but fans actually found a letter from Jamie to his neighbors apologizing for, well, the naked basketball games. The letter talks about playing for clinical reasons to release the soul. I don't know about y'all, but that sounds pretty out there to me. Here's where things get even creepier. After Crystal's videos about these games went viral, she claims she got an anonymous call telling her to take them down if she knew what was best for her. Yikes!
And here's where things get creepier. Apparently, after Crystal's videos started going viral,
when Jamie was asked about these games during an interview with Howard Stern, he didn't exactly deny it. He just said he was young at the time and left it at that.
And well, she didn't want to end up on the chopping block, so she took down the videos and posted another one clearing up any misconception.
So very recently I did some videos and those videos got back to someone and I got a phone call from someone. And I just want to apologize for anyone that I offended. I take back everything that I said. And the videos are private.
What about those pictures that showed up?
What?
Didn't you have some pictures of you playing naked basketball or?
I know it wasn't. We was on the beach or something. I don't know. It was young in my career. You know how we do.
Even Wendy Williams seemed to know something about these games. She once hinted at it when talking about an accusation Tommy Davidson made against Jamie in his memoir. So, what does all this mean? Well, if Jamie was involved in these wild basketball games, it's not a stretch to think he was around for Diddy's infamous freak-off parties too. And if he knew about skeletons in Diddy's closet and started talking, well, we can see why Diddy might have wanted to keep him quiet. As for what fans think, Many believe Diddy was definitely behind what happened to Jamie. One person commented, "Diddy is most definitely responsible for what's going on with Jamie Foxx. He visited him right before all this stuff happened. Can't be coincidence with his track record." Another fan wrote, "Jamie, Wendy, Whitney, MJ, Cobain, Tupac, and the list goes on and on and on. FBI was very busy helping him out. So what do y'all think? Did Diddy really try to take out Jamie Foxx? Is that why Jamie's finally talking about his experiences now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Hollywood tea. Until next time, this is Sophie Scoop signing off and reminding you to always stay fabulous and stay tuned for more juicy celebrity gossip. Bye.